One doing today we are going to do an all zodiac sign read from Aries to Pisces, and we are going to cover the person on your mind, anybody who you interested in. We are going to pull the general energy between you and the person on your mind. Then we're going to take a look at what their true feelings towards you are, their future actions, your outcome between two of you. And also, I'm going to be using Hidden Truth Oracle messages here. We will be pulling a lot of advice from spirit guides and answering your yes or no question, okay? So let's start with Aries. And at Afterlife, I will be posting timestamps, so you don't have to watch the whole video. This way, you just watch what you need to watch. So let's take a look at the general energy between Aries and the person on your mind. What's the general energy between two of you? So I feel like there's a lot of feelings between both of you here. I feel like you guys are ready for some kind of commitment here, but at the same time, with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, I feel like there has been a little bit of a delay, or you feel like there has been some empty promises here. So we are going to clarify that, but for now we're gonna move on and see how they view you and what their true feelings and emotions towards you are. And we have, so I feel like the way they view you right now is as someone who is just way too focused on work. They see you pretty much working all the time, not paying too much attention to them. Although you guys do have that general energy of commitment here and a lot of feelings towards each other, I also see like they're craving some attention from you. So let's take a look at how you view them. How do you view them? Right. So you view them as someone who is very irrational right now. I feel like this person is kind of very fast on taking any kind of decisions, really fast on doing things. And with the High Priestess in reverse, I feel like you almost feel like there are some secrets or hidden agendas here just because of how fast everything is going with this person. But I do see that there are a lot of feelings here, and general commitment energy is here as well. So we're gonna go ahead and see what their future actions towards you are. What are they going to do next in near future? What are their future actions towards Aries? So I feel like they are going to offer you some kind of generosity here. I feel like you guys are going to be celebrating something in the very near future. However, with the Six of Cups in the reverse position, I feel like something in the past, whether it's yours or theirs, probably theirs, that they really need to leave behind in order to move forward with this connection fully and fully commit to it. So let's clarify the Six of Cups energy. Why do we have Six of Cups in reverse position here? Why do we have Six of Cups in reverse position here? So the Moon, I feel like, yes, there are some things that need to be cleared, some things that they need to shine a light on. I feel like some things that they need to break. So let's take a look at your general future outcome with this person. What's the outcome for you and the person on your mind? All right. right. So I feel like you guys do have that possibility of having a very good future together, abundant and very fulfilled future with each other. But at the same time, I feel like you guys need to heal from your past. I feel like you really need to work together as a team, as a couple, in order to break through those issues and obstacles that you have right now. But I do see a good future for two of you here. So let's take a look at their hidden truth oracle messages. What's their hidden truth? If they were completely honest, what would they tell Aries? If they were completely honest, we have I love you. Finding out the truth crushed me. And we have I wish things could be different. So I do feel like some things need to be healed, some things from the past. But the general feelings here are definitely here. They do have deep feelings towards you, and I feel like it's mutual here as well. So let's take a look at some advices from spirit guides. Let's see if we can pull some advices. And we have, show the world the real you. All right, a few more. Few more advices. And we have karma releasing, and it says move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for energy, for good energy. So focus on good things, on positive things, and more positive will come your way. Spirit guides, and we're gonna move on to your yes or no question. So we have wolf, and it says emphasize a deep connection with your intuition and instincts. So your intuition is definitely on point right now. Make sure to follow your intuition. So moving on to your yes or no question, Aries. If you have a question to spirit guides, I want you to ask this question right now. I want you to focus, concentrate, center yourself, and we'll pull the answer. All right. And the answer to your question is, what do you think? Use your intuition, I guess, Aries. So that's all I have here for you, Aries. Thank you so much for watching. And we are going to move to Taurus. How are you, Taurus? How is everyone doing here? Thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you so much for liking this video, subscribing to my channel. That is definitely helping the algorithm to go out, see for other people to watch. And it helps my channel. My channel is very young, it's still growing. So it means the world to me, your likes and subscribes. So let's just make sure that everything is working fine here. Okay. So Taurus, let's take a look at the general energy between you and a person on your mind. What's the general energy between Taurus and a person on their mind? General energy in this connection and this relationship. All right. So I feel like Taurus, you have recently broke up with someone. Someone chose not to stay in this connection. Someone chose not to continue. And it was a very painful breakup. I feel like you guys are still, both of you are having a lot of anxiety and stress over that. Let's see. What happened here? What happened? Why Eight of Cups energy is here? What happened between Taurus and a person on their mind? Someone was acting single or tried to be single here, trying to embrace singlehood. All right, so let's take a look at how they view you, what their true feelings towards you are. How do they view you, or what their true feelings towards you are? They view you as drama. as full of drama. So also with the Hermit in the reverse position, they feel like you are pretty much withdrawn from everyone right now. You're just kind of really not willing to communicate, not willing to cooperate with anybody. I feel like they're just definitely giving you that space right now. Um, yeah, so let's take a look at how you view them and what your true feelings towards them are. How do you view them? How do you view them? You think that they've been breadcrumbing you. You think that they are a big burden for you right now, or they are feeling like they have a lot of burden in their life a lot at this moment. So let's take a look at why you feel like they've been breadcrumbing you. Four of Wands. Do you feel like they're not single maybe? I feel like Four of Wands is that marriage card. And for them to walk away from you, and the Four of Wands here, do you feel like they are in a relationship, other commitments here? And it was just too much to handle. So they decided to walk away, release that burden. All right, so let's take a look at their possible future actions towards you, Taurus. Let's take a look at their possible future actions towards you, Taurus. What do they want to do with that? They're going to obsess. They're going to overthink. But I feel like they're definitely holding themselves back from reaching out to you. They're definitely holding themselves back from coming back, but you are constantly on their mind. They're definitely in that obsessive state of mind right now. They're definitely stressing. They don't know how to move forward here. So let's take a look at your possible outcome here, Taurus, and the person on their mind. What's the possible outcome between those two? What's the possible outcome between Taurus and the person on their mind? Expect some communication from them. I feel like they're still desiring you. I feel like they're still thinking about you as their wish. But with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse position, I feel like there is really not much to offer here. I feel like they really can't offer you anything. Even though they are going to be communicating with you and expressing some feelings and trying to maybe even apologize with the Star card, but I feel like moving forward, there is really not much they can do in this connection, in this situation. So let's take a look at their Hidden Truth Oracle message. If they were completely honest, what would they tell Taurus? What would they tell Taurus if they were completely honest? I knew exactly what I was doing. I love you. And you and I were too young. I'm telling you, they're definitely still having feelings towards you. They're still in that, they feel like they can't break away from you energetically. So let's take a look at some advices from spirit guides to you, Taurus. Let's take a look at some advices in this situation, in this connection with the person on your mind. What's the best possible advice for you, Taurus? And we have expect powerful change. That is very awesome. That's great. Let's take a look at a few more, and we're gonna move into the yes or no question. We'll be answering your yes or no question. Another advice, we have ancestor spirit, and it says connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. All right, one more advice from spirit guides, and we have Father, and it says be honest with yourself. There's somewhere in your life where you haven't been upfront. All right. So moving on to your yes or no question. If you have that question to spirit guides, I want you to ask this now. I want you to center yourself, concentrate, uh, and we'll pull the answer for you. And your answer is, my reply is no. All right, Taurus, that's all I have here for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please press that like button if you can. It doesn't really take that long, but it means the world for me. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And we are going to move on to Geminis. Before we move on to Gemini, I just want to see if I can fix this issue on my computer because my lights have gone out. We have a huge snowstorm outside and my generator is going, but now I don't have this. I'm cross-watching my own video to make sure that everything is fine. All right. So Geminis, before we start, I want you to press that like button, okay? It means so much to me. All right. Geminis, this is going to be for you and a person on your mind. We are going to do a quick love read for two of you to see where the general energy here is, okay? We're gonna do a very quick love read here. All right, Geminis, let's take a look. General energy. So we have the Empress in the reverse position, the Queen of Swords in the upright, and the Hierophant in the upright. I feel like you guys are trying to control of something, trying to take control in your committed relationship. If you're in a relationship, in a marriage, or in long-term commitment with someone, I feel like you're really gaining some kind of clarity in here. You're pulling a little bit of your emotions back to maybe equal some give and take in here. So I feel like you're being very logical, a little bit cold in here, but you're definitely doing that for the best of the relationship. So let's take a look at how they view you. How do they view you? All right, Three of Cups and Two of Wands. I feel like they're seeing you as someone who may have some choices. I'm not sure if you are just making that impression that you have other choices. With the Three of Cups energy as well, could mean a third-party situation here. But it also could be unwillingness to collaborate, unwillingness to come together and work through things together. All right, so let's take a look at how you view them. How do you view them? How do you view them? All right, you view them as someone who wants to talk. Someone who wants to talk, but someone who is remaining very cold as well. I feel like a lot of sword energies is here at this moment between you and your person. I feel like both of you are being very cold and very logical in here. So, yeah, that's what we have. But I feel like you are committed to each other in general. I feel like just you have this little obstacles here and there and you're going through this rough patch at this moment. But I do feel like both of you are definitely having that commitment on your mind towards each other. So let's take a look at their future actions, future plans and actions towards you. right, so we have Two of Swords, Four of Swords, and a Magician. So I feel like in their future action, they're definitely going to step back a little bit. I feel like they are going to gain a little bit of clarity here and manifest some kind of peacemaking and peace offering. I feel like they're definitely trying to break away from the sword energies here between two of you. Um, yeah, so I feel like there is a lot of communication coming. I feel like they're definitely going to be more clear and more giving in here. So let's take a look at the possible outcome between you and a person on your mind here. Let's take a look at the possible outcome for two of you. Possible outcome. All right. So we have Three of Swords in the reverse position, Seven of Cups in the reverse position, and a Knight of Swords in the reverse position. I feel like whatever happened between two of you, that heartbreak that you've both experienced, I feel like you guys are going to be putting that behind you. With the Seven of Cups in reverse position, you guys are definitely going to be focusing and concentrating on what you really want. You are not going to be entertaining any other options at this moment anymore. So that's amazing. Let's take a look at this Knight of Swords energy here. So I feel like with the Knight of Swords in reverse position, I definitely see them being a little bit more rational and a little bit more giving in terms of emotions in this connection. So let's take a look at their Hidden Truth Oracle message now and see what would they want to tell you if they were completely honest with you. What would they want to tell you if they were completely honest with you? All right. So we have Finding Out the Truth Crushed Me. So yes, there is some kind of heartbreak in here. I knew exactly what I was doing. And we have So Many Things Remind Me of You. So you're definitely heavily on their mind right now. They're thinking about you a lot. There are feelings and emotions in here. I definitely see that you guys can work this through and resolve the issues that you have. They do have feelings for you. And I love the Seven of Cups energy in the reverse position. It's kind of them acknowledging that they are not going to be looking at anything else or anyone else. They know exactly what they want, and it's you. So for the advice from Spirit Guides, we have your dreams need a practical plan, Gemini. All right. Few more advices, please. Few more advices. And we have Trusting Heaven. And it says, you're safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So have faith. Have faith that everything will be totally fine. One more advice from Spirit Guide. And we have Elephant, and it says, use your sense of empathy to iron out differences in your family or in your personal and professional relationships. So last but not least, Geminis, we are going to answer your yes or no question to Spirit Guides. If you have that question, I want you to think of it now. I want you to center yourself, concentrate, ask the question, and I'll pull the answer for you. All right, so the answer to your question is surely not. I'm so sorry, Gemini. But thank you so much for watching. That's all I have here for you today. Hopefully that helped a little bit and cleared some things out for you. Please like the video, hit that like button, and subscribe to my channel. That means so much to me. And we are going to move on to Cancer. All right. You guys have no idea what kind of snowstorm we have outside. I'm gonna take a quick picture after this live and post it in my community page so that you can see. It's absolutely insane. So Cancer, how are you guys doing? Before we start, I really want you to take some time to click that like button and subscribe to my channel. We are going to take a look at the general energy between you and the person on your mind and see where this connection and relationship standing right now. So I feel like you guys are not communicating at this point, at this moment, but I feel like even though you are not communicating and showing yourself each other kind of a cold shoulder right now, I feel like deep down you guys really have deep emotions towards each other with this Empress energy here. So whatever happened between two of you, this no communication and feeling like you guys don't care about each other, this is really not true. I feel like if you feel like they're not caring about this connection, this relationship, they do. They really do. They have a lot of feelings towards you here. So let's take a look at how they view you right now in this connection, in this relationship, Cancer. Wow, so I feel like with the Five of Swords in reverse position, I feel like they are willing to kind of move away from that stress, move away from drama. They're definitely reminiscing your past here. They're thinking heavily about how when the things were right, when you guys were together, and it's difficult for them to move forward from that. I feel like this drama and this energies of fights and backstabbing and unfairness in here is definitely heavily on their mind. So let's take a look at how you view them. How do you view them? The World in the reverse position and Temperance. You view them as someone who you just cannot move forward from. I feel like you're definitely being very strategic here. You're definitely being very slow in what you're doing. You're really kind of testing waters right now, trying to balance things out. And your mind and your head, I feel like mostly you're probably balancing out your emotions right now and trying to gain some kind of clarity here, okay? So let's take a look at their possible future actions towards you. What are their possible future actions towards you? So I feel like with the Strength in the reverse position, they do have a little weak spot for you here. And with the Queen of Wands and the Two of Wands in the reverse position, I feel like you guys are going to be communicating together in a little while, but I feel like you guys are definitely not going to be showing your true feelings towards each other just yet. I feel like you're definitely having that issue moving forward and addressing the issue, choosing the path, choosing the right way. You don't know how to move forward from that. So let's take a look at what's the block in this connection, in this relationship. Let's take a look at what are the blockages here in your connection. What is blocking this connection? We have the Hangman in the reverse position. So I feel like there has been a lot of manipulation in here. Or you guys feel manipulated by each other. One more. King of Swords. I feel like someone has been very abrupt and very cold-hearted in here. I think whatever happened is just you're not seeing a lot of emotion from that person, I bet. But like I said, just because they're acting that way doesn't mean that they don't have any emotions here for you. With that Empress card in the upright position, I really truly feel like they do have emotions for you. All right, so let's take a look at your possible outcome What's the possible outcome between Cancer and the person on their mind? What's the possible outcome between Cancer and the person on their mind? All right, so we have a lot of communication here. I feel like you guys are going to try to commit to each other. And I feel like you are going to be communicating here about how you can move forward, how you can start over again. With that Ace of Pentacles in reverse position, I really feel like there have been a lot of bad investments here in this connection, but you are trying to move forward from that. I feel like you're really trying to kind of talk it out and see where you can make some adjustments. And also, Ace of Pentacles sometimes signifies some kind of financial problems or missed opportunities here. But I feel like with the Hierophant in the upright position, you're definitely seeing them, or I feel like you are going to be committed to each other in a outcome here. But keep in mind, energies are constantly changing and everyone has the free will, and the outcome might change. It just really depends on what, if energy stays the same or if they change over time. So let's take a quick look at their Hidden Truth Oracle message. And we have, it was my fault, but I blamed you. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Yep, there's a lot of stress going on here between both of you here. I know I was a distraction from your pain. All right, so let's move on to some advices from Spirit Guides, Cancer. Let's move on to some advices. I'm gonna move on to some advices from Spirit Guides. The first advice we have for you: be bold and make the first move. I guess Spirit Guides really want you to know that in order to avoid the stagnancy and avoid this relationship to go crashing down, is to make that first move. Do something. So let's see. One more advice here. And we have humanity and benevolence. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I don't know what that means, but it says stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. That's a beautiful message. One more advice. One more advice. And we have Hamsa. May your Hamsa hand bring you love, light, luck, and protection. Maybe it could be a lucky charm that you can wear in the near future. So Cancer, we are going to move on to your yes or no question here, okay? If you have that question to Spirit Guides, I want you to ask it right now. I want you to focus, concentrate, center yourself, and we'll answer that for you, okay? And the answer is no way. Oh my gosh, it's a little bit harsh, Cancer. I'm so sorry, but I'm just reading these cards. So I really hope that it was helpful, Cancer. That's all I have here for you today. And we are going to move on to Leo, okay? And Cancer, before you leave, I want you to hit that like button. That means the world to me and it really helps my channel. All right, Leo, how are you guys doing? Before we start, like everybody else, I just tell everyone, please hit that like button. This is my first live, and I feel like it would definitely help for this video to go out there for other people to watch. So it would mean the world to me. All right, Leo, let's take a look at you and the person on your mind and see what's happening in this connection. What's the general energy between Leo and a person on Leo's mind? What's the general energy here? All right. I see some exciting new beginnings, a lot of opportunities here. I feel like you're definitely in that situation where you are trying to find your own path, choose something in life. And with the King of Swords in reverse position, I feel like you're definitely trying to be a little bit more open to those new beginnings and new opportunities. That's great. So let's take a look at how they view you, Leo. How do they view you, Leo? How do they view you? Hmm. So they view you as someone who doesn't like to communicate much. And with the Chariot in the reverse position, I mean, sometimes it can signify a lack of forward movement from you. I'm not sure why the lack of forward movement in here, because we do have this nice, beautiful beginning here, and but I feel like you're really just trying to take your time and choose carefully where you want to um, choose carefully your next move, basically. So let's take a look at how you view them at this moment. How do you view them at this moment? How do you view them? You view them as someone who is really desiring that clarity in this connection and in this relationship. I feel like you really kind of see them being almost a little bit too pushy. Like you're trying to decide, you're trying to take your time, but I feel like they're not being very patient here. I feel like they're acting very irrational, but that's just because they want to gain some kind of clarity. They want to know where they stand with you. All right, so let's take a look at how they view you. How do they, let's take a look at what their future plans towards you are. What are they planning on doing in the near future? What are their future plans and actions towards Leo? What are their future plans and actions towards Leo? And we have King of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Three of Swords. My God, why Leo? So I feel like their future actions towards you, I feel like something is about to happen in your connection, in your relationship, that you're not gonna see coming. I feel like there is going to be a lot of heartbreak here. And it's going to involve somebody who is, I don't know if you guys, if the person that you are dealing with, I feel like they may have status at work. I feel like they may have pretty good money. I feel like they're really kind of embodying that energy of someone who has their, you know, ducks in a row. But at the same time, I feel like they may be concentrating on their work a little bit too much in the near future. And that's kind of creating that tower moment here with the Three of Swords in the upright position. I feel like there is going to be some kind of heartbreak here, you guys. I am so sorry to tell you that. So let's clarify that. What is happening here with the Tower and the Three of Swords? What is happening here? Clarify those two cards. The Hangman. I feel like one of you are going to gain some kind of clarity on something. I feel like someone is going to see the situation for it what it really is. And there may be a lot of secrets revealed in here. I feel like just because you're kind of stepping back here in the future, you may see some things that you weren't able to see before. All right, so let's take a look at the possible outcome between Leo and a person on their mind. Let's take a look at the possible outcome between Leo and a person on their mind. So I feel like you guys are it's gonna become pretty stagnant between two of you, but the passion is still there. But I don't see you do anything about that. I feel like it's all going to be just in your head, and it's something that's like kind of a wishful thinking. But with the Three of Wands in reverse position and a Two of Wands or Page of Wands in a reverse position, definitely not seeing any kind of forward movement here. I feel like you still cannot choose which way to go, or you don't really see the future here. All right, so let's take a look at their Hidden Truth Oracle message to you, Leo. Let's take a look at the Hidden Truth Oracle message to you, Leo. And we have, I love you. The feelings are still there. My life is not as together as it seems. And we need to let each other go. I feel like something is happening in their personal life that they are definitely going to have to step back. And that is definitely going to break your heart. I can see that here. But I feel like they do have feelings towards you, Leo. I just don't think that they can do anything about that at the moment. All right, so let's take a look at some advices from spirit guides here. Let's take a look at some advices from spirit guides. We have communication is key. It really is, you guys. Communicate. Don't hide anything from each other. It's definitely going to be a much smoother path for both of you. Another advice, and we have intervention and purpose, and it says divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. We're gonna pull one more advice, and then we're gonna move on to your yes or no question. I'm gonna be answering your yes or no question to spirit guides. One more advice, and we have moon, and it says escape from the black cloud that surrounds you, then you will see your own light as radiant as the full moon. Such a beautiful message, isn't it? So one more last but not least thing, you're gonna ask spirit guides a yes or no question if you have one. Center, concentrate, focus, and I will pull the answer for you. All right, so we have perhaps not today. I am so sorry, Leo. So that's all I have here for you today. Before you leave, I want you to press that like button, and we will talk to you later. So we are moving on. We're moving on to Virgo. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Before we start this read, I just want you to know that this read is for you and the person on your mind. And I want you to press that like button. It really helps my channel and it means the world to me. So let's see, what's the general energy between Virgo and the person on their mind? What's the general energy between both of you? What's the general energy? It almost feels like there has been some kind of missed opportunity here between two of you. Someone was not patient enough, wasn't able to wait, wasn't putting too much work in order to receive something good. But I feel like you guys really have that deep feelings towards each other and have that desire to nurture the connection. So let's take a look at how they view you. How do they view you? How do they view you, Virgo? All right. They view you as someone who may be moving on, someone who's looking for other things and other opportunities, exploring their future, exploring other options. Wow, okay, so let's take a look at how you view them. How do you view them, Virgo? How do you view them? You view them as someone who is a little bit in and out. I feel like Queen of Cups in the upright and then Queen of Swords in the reverse position. That's an interesting energy, but you feel like they are not consistent. You feel like they're sometimes are showing you a lot of emotions, and other times they're almost being narcissistic about that. So, all right, so let's take a look at what their future plans and actions towards you. What's their future plans and actions towards you, Virgo? Future plans and actions towards you. They're definitely seeing this as missed opportunity, as something that they've missed. But they are trying to be manipulative here in the near future. I feel like they're definitely not ready to let go of this connection yet. And the way they're trying to get you back by manipulating you into this connection. All right. So let's take a look at your possible outcome. Virgo and a person on their mind, possible outcome between two of you. Possible outcome between Virgo and a person on their mind. I feel like you guys are going to take a step back. I really feel like you guys are going to take that break away from each other. I feel like you're definitely getting tired of that chaos in your life, of that stressful energy around you. With the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position, I feel like there is not much here that this connection can offer you. But I do see a lot of communication between two of you as an outcome. I feel like maybe you guys are going to stay in touch with each other, or just communicate a lot about that, and see if you can talk it out, if you can figure some things out. But a lot of communication here in your outcome. So let's take a look at their Hidden Truth Oracle message, Virgo. Let's take a look at their hidden truth. Let's see what would they tell you if they were completely honest. What would they tell you if they were completely honest? It's time for me to heal now. We have so many things remind me of you. And sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So Virgo, I want you to know that you're definitely very heavily on their mind. Definitely. All right, so let's pull some advices from spirit guides to Virgo in this connection and this situation. What is the best advice here for Virgo? Best advice. And we have adjustments are required. Another advice here. Another advice. And we have supreme protection, and it says you are protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitation and trust. Wow, okay, one more advice and we're gonna move on to your yes or no question, Virgo. So if you have that question, I want you to start thinking about it right now. So last message from spirit guides is Bear, and it says be sensitive to where you are and to where you are at, and reflect on where you would be most needed healing. All right. So let's take a look at this yes or no question. If you have a question to spirit guides, I want you to answer this question right now, and I will pull the answer for you. Ask that question right now and I will pull the answer for you. So your question is, Maybe next time. I'm so sorry, Virgo. Today nobody is getting anything super positive. I'm so sorry for these messages. All right, well, before you leave, please click that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and we are gonna move on to the next zodiac sign. So let's take a look. I don't want to miss anybody, but we are going to move to Libra right now. Libras, how are you guys doing? How is everything? Tell me in messages, where are you guys all from? Where are you watching me from? Are you from United States or other countries, or what states are you from if you are from US? So Libra, let's take a look at you and the person on your mind. Before we start this reading, please click that like button and subscribe to my channel. That means the world to me. Helps my channel, helps this message to get across to other people. So general energy between Virgo and the person on their mind. Wow, you guys. Now, let's not spoil that, but I see a lot of emotions here between two of you. I feel like you guys are definitely mirroring each other emotions and each other feelings towards each other. So with the King of Cups in the upright position, I feel like this is someone who is mature, emotionally mature. They definitely know what they want. And I feel like with the World in upright position, you guys are really leveling up in this connection, in this relationship. And I do see a lot of love, a lot of emotions here towards you. All right. All right, Libra. Let's take a look at how they view you. How do they view you? All right. So we have the Tower and the Ten of Pentacles. Libra, you've made quite an impression on this person. I feel like you've changed their life. You've shook their whole world. And they're definitely seeing you as someone who they really see the future with. They see such a great potential here for both of you. This is a very good energy here. Very good energy, Libra. How do you view them? How do you view them? How do you view them? All right. So you view them as someone who... Three of Pentacles in reverse and Three of Cups in the upright. This is very interesting. I feel like you view them as someone who may be a little bit difficult to work with, but at the same time, you see a lot of celebration coming towards you with them. I feel like you guys are definitely celebrating your relationships. I feel like you guys are definitely very happy together here. And you can definitely tell, you can see that energy from them. But why is it difficult to work with them? Why is Three of Pentacles in reversed here? We have Six of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like maybe there is not enough equal give and taken here. Maybe they tend to take a little bit more than they are giving. Or vice versa. Maybe they're giving a little bit too much and it's just not... and maybe it's something that you don't really like that much. All right, so let's take a look at their future actions and plans towards you, Libra. What are their future actions and plans towards you, Libra? What do they want to do here? All right, so they're being very impatient in the near future. I feel like because of that impatient energy, they're also trying to be a little bit non-committal here. I feel like not much communication is going to happen between two of you with the Page of Wands in reverse position. I feel like you guys are going to take a little step back here from each other. I think the Hierophant in the reverse position, this is a lot of non-committal energy. I wonder why. What leads to the Hierophant? Why is Hierophant in the reversed here? Why do we have Hierophant in the reversed? And we have the Ace of Swords, lack of clarity. Ace of Swords in reverse position came out. There's a lack of clarity here in this connection. I feel like they are definitely going to be desiring some kind of clarity, being very impatient, but I feel like you're definitely trying to step back from that energy a little bit and see, evaluate if that's what you really want. All right, let's take a look at your outcome here, your possible outcome here. All right, so I feel like you guys are definitely going to hold yourself back away from each other. I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse position, you're definitely going to, I see a lot of insecurities here. I feel like you are going to be wondering whether or not you've done enough here, or something could have been done better or in a different way. With the Page of Pentacles in the reverse position also, it's kind of a lack of, you're not gonna see a lot of abundance here in this connection, in this relationship. Lack of start. All right, so let's take a look at their hidden truth oracle message. Let's take a look at their hidden truth. And we have, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I left when I saw you with someone. And we have, I can't stop thinking about you. So there are a lot of feelings in there. I feel like a little bit of jealousy in here that might be an issue. So let's take a look at some advices here from spirit guides. Advices from spirit guides in this connection, in this situation with the person on your mind, Virgo. So we have, you are very close to achieving your goal. One more message. Okay, and we have Dharma unfolding, and it says, remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. One more advice, and we are going to move on to your yes or no question, you guys. Yes or no question. And we have Triketra, and it says, this energy of movement inspires creations and life within you. Encourage and delight the senses into the life movement. All right, so we are going to answer that yes or no question that you may have to spirit guides. I want you to center yourself, concentrate, and I will pull the answer for you. And your answer is, ask again. Do you want to rephrase that question? Do you want to rephrase the question? You can go ahead and rephrase the question. And we have, again, ask again. All right, I'm gonna pull the answer one more time. Gonna pull the answer one more time. And not ever. I am so sorry, but that's all I have here for you, Libra. Thank you so much for liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and we are going to move on to Scorpio. How are you guys? How's my Scorpio doing? Scorpio, we are going to take a look at you and the person on your mind, okay? We're going to take a look at the general energy between you and them first, and then we're going to take a look at how they view you, how you view them, And we are going to pull future actions and the outcome afterwards. So let's take a look at Scorpio and the person on their mind. What's the general energy between two of you? What's the general energy between Scorpio and the person on their mind? Wow. Again, lots of emotions, but I feel like with the Four of Wands in the reverse position, why is Four of Wands in the reverse position here? Oh my gosh. Are there any kind of obstacles in here? Some kind of delays? I feel like you guys definitely want to be together. You have a lot of feelings towards each other. It's like you're each other's wish fulfillment. You really see the future together, but there's some kind of obstacle, some kind of delay here. So let's take a look at how they view you. How do they view you? How do they view you? How do they view you? They view you as someone who wants the commitment, someone who wants the clarity. All right. How do you view them? You view them as someone who is having a lot of secrets, or you feel like they have a lot of secrets, something that they are not telling you about, something that they're not coming forward with. All right. Why do you feel like they have a lot of secrets from you? What's going on here? Three of Pentacles in reverse position. It's kind of difficult for them to figure you out. It's kind of they're trying to work with you, but they feel like you are difficult to work with here. All right, so let's take a look at their future actions towards you. Let's take a look at their future actions towards you. I feel like there are definitely some kind of blockages here, some kind of sneaky behaviors. But I feel like with the Page of Pentacles in the upright position, I really feel like you guys are going to be talking about that. I feel like that energy that you see them in right now, like they're unwilling to talk about it, unwilling to reveal the truth, or unwilling to talk it out. I feel like this is all going to come to light in the near future. I feel like they're definitely ready to communicate. All right. Let's take a look at your possible outcome between you and the person on your mind, Scorpio. What's your possible outcome? I feel like you're definitely going to move away from that energy that you are having right now. I feel like all those maybe some kind of lies and sneaky behaviors, things like that, it's all gonna be revealed. I feel like you guys are gonna move forward from that. I feel like you guys are definitely going to not think about that as much anymore. And with an Eight of Cups in reverse position and a King of Wands, I feel like you guys are still really having a lot of feelings towards each other. I feel like you guys really attracted to each other here and not ready to move away from each other. So I feel like you're definitely staying together in the outcome here. I feel like you guys are gonna definitely work it through. So let's take a look at the Hidden Truth Oracle message from them to Scorpio. If they were completely honest, what would they say? I feel you even though we are apart. I feel like during the day, whenever they're not around you, they kind of still feel your energy around them. So you're kind of constantly on their mind. I remember every detail of that day. There's some day that is definitely very special to them. You came closer than anyone. All right, so let's pull some advices from Spirit Guides. Let's pull some advices from Spirit Guides. Don't let pride get in your way. One more advice. And we have magic manifesting. And it says your dreams, visions, and goals are being becoming realities. Stay focused. That's awesome. One more advice. And we have cat, and it says, let's follow the spirit animal and embark on a profound journey on self-discovery. That's amazing, you guys. Okay, let's take a look at your yes or no question to spirit guides that you may have. I want you to ask this question right now. Focus, concentrate, and I will pull the answer for you. All right, and your answer is yes. Finally, someone got a yes. All right, so that's all I have here for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. That means so much for me. And we are going to move on to Sagittarius. How are you guys? How are you guys doing? Sagittarius, before we start your read, I want you to like that video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We are going to take a look at you and the person on your mind and see where your general energy in this connection is. We're going to take a look at their future actions, at your possible outcome, things like that. All right, so let's start with the general energy between you and the person on your mind in this connection, in this relationship. Okay. All right, so I feel like you guys are definitely trying to make peace here. Something must have happened here between two of you where you felt like you were in the rough waters for a little while, but you're definitely moving away from that energy right now. With the Six of Wands in the upright position, I feel like you're definitely moving forward. You're definitely moving forward in this connection, but at the same time, you are trying to be very logical in here, both of you. There's a lot of very much so head over heart decisions in here and energies. All right, so let's take a look at how they view you. How do they view you, Sagittarius? How do they view you? They view you as someone who is not ready to move away, someone who is definitely staying in this connection, but at the same time, they view you as someone who maybe a wishful thinking for them. Or they may view you as someone who has other and better options. They may not have the best self-confidence, Sagittarius. So let's take a look at how you view them. How do you view them? You view them as someone who is always willing to communicate, someone who is definitely have feelings towards you. You definitely see that. But at the same time, I feel like they tend to focus on negative things, on negative aspects of relationship rather than seeing and focusing more on positive things. All right, so let's see. What's their future possible actions towards you, Sagittarius? Possible future actions towards you. All right. Oh my gosh. I feel like you guys are going to lack this, you know, you won't be able to get together, come together as a team. I feel like their future actions is almost like they're trying to collaborate with you. They're trying to unite with you, but it's kind of impossible. I feel like it's just such a heavy task for them in the near future, and I feel like the communication is not the best. Very minimal to none in the near future. What's going on with these cards? Let's clarify that. The Sun in the reverse. Someone is really unhappy in the near future. Why? Fool in the reverse, someone is not willing to take a risk. Someone is not willing to take that step forward, to take that leap of faith and move forward in this connection, in this relationship. So I feel like there's a lot of stalling energies. I feel like this connection may come to a halt for a little while. So let's take a look at the possible outcome between Sagittarius and the person on their mind. Possible outcome. That's interesting. So I feel like in the possible outcome, you guys are going to focus on your own futures, on your own personal happiness. And I feel like that with this Five of Pentacle energy, I feel like someone is going to be blocked here. There is no communication. Someone is going to be ghosted. And here, Sagittarius, I'm sad to tell you that, but I'm just reading this card. So the Eight of Wands in reverse position, Five of Pentacles. I don't know how else to read that. But with the Four of Wands, I feel like you are definitely going to be concentrating on what makes you feel happy, away from this connection, away from this relationship. So this is not necessarily bad. All right, so let's take a look at their Hidden Truth Oracle message. Let's take a look at their Hidden Truth Oracle message. If they were completely honest, what would they tell Sagittarius? What would they say? Just being near you is intoxicating. Wow. I know I was a distraction from your pain. And we have, I hope that you can forgive me one day. So I feel like there are still a lot of feelings and emotions in there, you guys. All right, so let's take a look at a few advices from Spirit Guides. Let's take a look at some advices from Spirit Guides. And we have a win-win outcome is forecast. All right. One more. And we have call to action. And it says, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. And one more advice from Spirit Guides, and we're gonna move to your yes or no question. If you have that question on your mind, I want you to start thinking about it. And we have Pentacle, protect yourself from negative and evil energies. All right, so if you have that question on your mind to Spirit Guides, I want you to ask it now. I want you to center yourself, concentrate, focus, and I will pull the answer for you. And your answer is 0 chance. These cards, I'm telling you, they're really harsh. Well, that's all I have here for you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for clicking that like button. It means the world to me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, and I will talk to you later. Take care. Bye. So we are moving on to Capricorn. Capricorns, how are you guys? So before we start this read, Capricorns, I just want you to click that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We are going to take a look at you and the person on your mind and see what the general energy between two of you is right now at this moment. What's the general energy between Capricorn and the person on their mind? What's the general energy between two of you? I feel like you guys are experiencing lack of you can get together for some reason. There is some kind of obstacle in here. I feel like you're definitely looking at all these ways to communicate, all these ways to kind of make peace with each other, but at the same time, I feel like there is some kind of obstacle in here. What's the obstacle in this connection between Capricorn and the person on their mind? What's the obstacle? The Fool in the reverse position. It's an Aries energy. It could be Aries that involved in this connection. But it's someone who is afraid to take that step forward. There is a certain amount of fear in here. One more card for the obstacle. Lack of communication. You guys are probably no, there is no communication between two of you at this moment. So no wonder you can't get together. You guys are not communicating, and at the same time, you're scared to reach out. You're scared to take that first step. I feel like you're almost looking at each other and thinking, oh my gosh, so if I don't want to take the first step, I'm going to wait for them. And they're thinking the same thing. All right, so let's take a look at how they see you. How do they see you, Capricorn? They're definitely attracted to you, but they are very well aware of that obstacle between two of you. They do think that you guys are guided towards each other. I feel like this is kind of a divinely guided connection, but at the same time, they are definitely having an issue communicating with you, reaching out towards you, but they are definitely having a lot of feelings towards you. So how do you view them? You view them as some drama. Something happened between two of you. You may be blaming them for that. But at the same time, you're also getting over that. You're getting over the thing that happened between two of you. But at the same time, I feel like you're still standing your ground. You're still protecting yourself by any means necessary. I feel like you don't want to get into that stress again. So you're just kind of very protective right now for your own well-being. So let's take a look at their possible future actions towards you, Capricorn. What's their possible future actions towards you, Capricorn? What do they want to do in this connection? Are they going to take any action? All right, my gosh. So they're definitely coming with some kind of communication. I feel like they feel like the time is now. I feel like they're definitely had a lot of time away from you, and now they're realizing that if they're not gonna come forward towards you now, it's never gonna happen. They definitely are very attracted towards you. They see the future with you. Whenever they think about their future, let me rephrase that. Whenever they think about their future, they see you there. You're always present in their future. All right, so let's take a look at your possible outcome with that person. Let's see, what's the possible outcome between Capricorn and the person on their mind? And keep in mind that these energies are constantly changing and everyone has a free will. So this outcome is definitely not set in stone. It's just kind of reading off these energies that are present right now. The possible outcome is still very halted relationship, no communication. I feel like it's kind of gonna start and stop again. I feel like you guys definitely not seeing any future together. I feel like there's no there's a missed opportunity here. I feel like maybe both of you do feel that pull towards each other, but at the same time there's some kind of blockage in here, and you're definitely very aware of that. But I feel like with the King of Swords in reverse position, you're definitely going to be a little bit more open and a little bit less protective and a little bit less guarded here in the outcome. But I feel like it's definitely kind of a start and stop communication. You just can't get out of that cycle. So let's take a look at the Hidden Truth Oracle message from the person on your mind to you. Let's see if they were completely honest, what would they tell you? If they were completely honest with you, Capricorn, what would they want to say? I hid who I really am from you. I am so attracted to you. And we have just being near you is intoxicating. So there's still a lot of feelings, but that obstacle that you do have, It's hard to overcome. All right, so let's see, and we'll pull some advices from spirit guides now. What's the advice to Capricorn in this connection, in this relationship with the person on their mind? What's the advice? And we have nothing is yet set in stone. This is so funny that I just said that. The outcome is not set in stone, and here it is. All right. One more advice here. And we have magic manifesting, and it says your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. You're a master manifester right now, Capricorn. One more advice, and we are going to move on to the yes or no question that you may have to the spirit guides. So your last advice is unicorn, and it says see the elegant magic of your individuality. All right. So if you have that yes or no question to spirit guides, I want you to ask it now. I want you to center yourself, concentrate, focus, and I will pull the answer for you. And your answer is ask again. All right, so we're gonna ask again. Maybe you can rephrase that that question. And it says sure. That's great. All right, Capricorn, that's all I have here for you today. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and watching my video. That means so much to me. And we are going to move on to Aquarius. How are you guys? Before we start, I always say please take a few seconds to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And we are going to take a look at the general energy between you and the person on your mind, Aquarius. Let's take a look at what's going on between two of you. So what's the general energy between Aquarius and the person on their mind? This is too many cards. General energy between Aquarius and the person on their mind. The Emperor in the reverse. We have 10 of Wands in the reverse, and we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. A lot of very heavy energies are here. Lack of clarity, unwilling to put in any work, pretty much giving up the control, putting your hands up, basically. So let's take a look at how they view you right now. How do they view you? How do they view Aquarius at this moment? Someone who is scared to make a first move, someone who doesn't know what they want. Wow. All right, so Aquarius, how do you view them? How do you view them? Someone who is manipulative, someone who is looking for justice, looking for some kind of balance in here, but in a very manipulative way, okay? So let's take a look at what their future possible actions towards you. Are they going to do anything about this connection? Anything about the situation here? So we have Three of Cups. I definitely see a reunion for you guys. I definitely see that you guys are really going to move forward and pass your differences. I think you are going to make peace with each other, move away from stress. There's a lot of communication. You definitely guys are going to reunite. So let's take a look at the possible outcome between two of you. Let's take a look at the possible outcome between Aquarius and the person on their mind. All right. So I feel like you guys are going to take it very slow. Very slow, test the waters in the future. But I really do see that there's a lot of potential here, but a lot of very slow moving energies. But the potential is there, Aquarius. Potential is definitely there. Let's take a look at their Hidden Truth Oracle message here for you. Let's take a look at their hidden truth oracle. What would they say if they were completely honest? And we have, my life is not as together as it seems. I want to feel that way again. They're definitely missing you. I feel you even though we are apart. So let's take a look at some advices from spirit guides to you, Aquarius. Let's take a look. What's the best advice from spirit guides in this connection, this situation with the person on their mind? The first advice we have is prosperity lies ahead. I'm gonna pull one more. And we have sacred vision, and it says choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. And one more advice, and we're gonna move on to your yes or no question, Aquarius. So if you have that question, I want you to start thinking about it. So the last advice is Lion, and it says believe in your own power. So let's take a look at that yes or no question. If you have that question, I want you to ask it now. I want you to center yourself, concentrate, and I will pull the answer for you. And the answer is yep. All right, Aquarius, that was kind of a positive read. All right, I hope that helps, and that's all I have here for you today. Take some time to click that like button, and we are going to move on to Pisces. Pisces, how are you guys doing? Before we start the read, Pisces, I want you to like the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That means the world to me. I am definitely very grateful for that. First thing, we are going to pull some general energy between you and the person on your mind, Pisces, okay? What's the general energies between Pisces and the person on their mind? What's that general energy between two of you? I feel like you guys are definitely feeling a lot of emotions towards each other with the Lovers in the upright, but at the same time with the Queen of Cups in reverse position, it almost feels to me like you guys are choosing to withdraw your energy and your emotions from each other on purpose because you feel like it's going to help this relationship. It's almost kind of manipulative here. I feel like you do see the potential here, but it's almost like you're purposely withdrawing your emotions from each other. Very interesting. Let's take a look at how they view you. How do they view you, Pisces? How do they view you? They view you withdrawn and non-committal. You're definitely doing a good job pretending that you don't have any feelings towards them, Pisces. All right, let's take a look at how you view them. How do you view them? You view them as someone who broke your heart, but you're definitely still missing them. Something happened here, and that's probably the reason why you're choosing to withdraw your emotions from them and not show any emotions towards them, is because they broke your heart. But you still do miss them. You still do miss them. Let's take a look at what their future actions towards you are. Are they trying to do anything in the future? Are they going to do anything here? Expect communication, an offer of new beginning. I feel like they are going to come towards you almost, I mean, Chariot in the reverse position could be like almost like an arrogant and kind of an arrogant energy here. Like they're way too confident here. They are going to come with an offer of new beginning, and there are going to be a little bit of communication between two of you in that regard. So expect communication from them, especially if you guys are in no communication, especially if you guys are not communicating. So let's see, what's your possible outcome between you and the person on your mind, Pisces? All right. So I feel like I feel like you're definitely going to be a little bit disappointed as an end result of this whole situation. I feel like there were too many people involved here, but they're still there. They're still there, too many people. Seven of Swords in the reverse position. It's almost like, and the Three of Swords here too has, for some of you, there may be a third party situation involvement in here, but I feel like that's definitely going to disappoint you. It's almost like you're gonna feel very hopeless about this situation. I feel like it is there, you know about it, but there's not much can be done about that as well. So, all right. So let's take a look at the Hidden Truth Oracle message here for two of you. I mean, for you, Pisces, from them. Let's see, if they were completely honest, what would they tell you? If they were completely honest, what would they tell you, Pisces? It says, I knew exactly what I was doing. I feel you leaving me behind. I'm telling you, Pisces, you're definitely doing an amazing job pretending like you don't care. And I will wait for you for a sign from you. So they're kind of waiting on you. I feel like they're a little scared to make that first move. But when they do make it, it's almost gonna feel like they are very, I don't know, arrogant about that. Let's take a look at some advices from spirit guides. Are there any advices from spirit guides in this connection, in this situation for Pisces? And the first advice we have is you're very close to achieving your goal. Wow. That's awesome. Let's get a few more advices. Another advice that we have is Cosmic Gateway, and it says your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. All right. One more advice and we're gonna move on to your yes or no question to spirit guides. So one more advice, and we have Cat, and it says, let's follow the spirit animal and embark on a profound journey of self-discovery. So last but not least, let's take a look at that yes or no question. If you have a question to spirit guides, I really want you to ask it now. Center yourself, concentrate, focus, and I'll pull the answer for you. And your answer is find your own answer. I'm telling you, these cards are really mean. I'm not sure if I like them. All right, well, Pisces, that's all I have here for you today. I appreciate all of your support and all of your views. Thank you so much for being here with me. This is my first live. I'm definitely a little bit nervous, but we made it. Thank you so much for liking this video, subscribing to my channel. You guys mean so much to me. I will post the timestamps below this video in just 10-15 minutes, so you'll be able to rewatch whatever you wanted to rewatch. All right, I'll talk to you later, guys. Take care. Bye.